Perez, file 50804.
This is what's been titled a paternity arraignment this morning. May I have your appearance, Mr. Brockman?
Mark Brockman, appearing on behalf of the Illinois County Prosecutor's Office, P number P66065.
Thank you. You may proceed.
Is Mr. Perez present in your courtroom?
James, could you check the hallway to see if Mr. Perez is out there?
Mr. Perez? Always empty, Your Honor.
Hallway is empty and the courtroom is empty. And
Okay,
don't have anybody else logged into Zoom.
Okay, Your Honor, this is the date and time set for my paternity arraignment in this particular matter. This would be the time where he would either request genetic testing or acknowledge paternity by signing the affidavit of parentage, either by testimony or signing it in person. He does have good proof of, we have good proof of service of today's hearing in your file. It was scheduled for 8:45, is now 8:46. He has failed to appear. For the record, he does have another case with the same mother where paternity was already established. So that may be why he's not showing up and he just wants us to default him for paternity to be established. I don't know that, but I'm just putting that out for you. At this time, we would be requesting a default entry of establishing paternity based on his failure to appear here today at today's hearing.
Okay, I'm sure it's made its way to the circuit court clerk's office, but I actually don't have anything in the file that tells me what the proof of service was. Would you mind reviewing that for me on the record?
Sure, no problem. Let me just pull it up in front of me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, he was served in person by Deputy Ames on July 27th, 2023 at 4:40 p.m. The notes from Deputy Ames say that he found him at 1565 Rugwood Court and that Mr. Ames cordially signed for service.
Thank you.
And I obviously will provide you a copy of this. I'm should be there, but I'm not sure why you don't have it.
It could just be in the filing file up there.
Okay, that makes sense.
So your complaint indicates that the defendant has acknowledged that he's the father. Is that?
You may have the other file because there are two files with this one. One is a DS, meaning paternity was established, and one is a DP, meaning paternity was not established. But they are the same parties. So that maybe the wrong file got pulled for you. Maybe that's why you don't have it.
No, I have the DP file.
Okay.
Okay, well, he has been, I'll acknowledge that he's been properly served and that he had notice for purposes of today's hearing. Was there well, let me ask you this, because I don't have this in here either. Was he served the summons, complaint, and notice of hearing, or? Because I don't have a notice of hearing in the file, which isn't to say that that didn't get done.
Yes, the summons indicates the date of the hearing, and the complaint was attached to the summons.
Okay, my summons doesn't reflect that. I'll tell you what. Why don't you drop off a copy of what you've got in front of you there at some point today, along with your proposed order, and I'll just verify what you have there, and I'll cut the order as soon as I'm able to do that. Otherwise, I'll reschedule it or let you know if we have any other issues that arise.
That sounds fair, Judge. We'll get you stuff. I'm looking at it in front of me, and it's received by the court on June 29th, 2023. I'm not sure why you don't have it, but I will for sure get you our copies of everything.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Thanks, Judge.
You're welcome.
Do you need anything else from me today?
I don't think